Hi guys, it's Arnie, and this is another Alliance War. And this war is a pretty interesting and fun war, and we have a debuff immune Spider-Man at rank 4 as a mini-boss, also Spider-Man as a boss. And I decided to do a small change on this war. I decided to bring Wolverine instead Voodoo. I'm bringing my Black Widow and Iceman for the Spike node. So this war, I really want to test my old friend Wolverine and see how we can handle the buffs here. So we're starting with the first one, and this is a skill champion, enhanced special 2. And I decided, you know what, also have class advantage here. Let's go with Wolverine. Let's see what Wolverine can do in Alliance Quest. And this is a Winter Soldier. So now wars, it's very important to keep diversity, because sometimes diversity can be a tiebreaker and not only the attacker kills. My masteries are pretty set for bleeding champions. I think I have 3 points on deep wounds mastery, so it will increase bleeding, and I really like Wolverine. I'm using Wolverine also in Alliance Quest at map 5, so he's still pretty awesome champion in this game. Full regeneration machine, and you see also hits hard. If your opponent can bleed. If your opponent won't bleed, so it will be an issue and you will see it soon. Okay, we're moving on, and this is a 6-star champion, and here... Sorry, it's a 5-star champion, it's not here, sorry guys. So it's a 5-star and dupe champion, again, probably for diversity. And this is Hawkeye, and Hawkeye, if you do a mistake and he hits you with his level 1, you will probably die from it, because it will do a lot of bleed damage. But with Wolverine, his regeneration is awesome, so you can take a block damage, and when you fight against Hawkeye, it's very easy to evade his specials, so just bait specials and attack. I'm doing a little bit intercepts here, triggering level 2 before the power just disappear, and he's done. Full attack bonus. And we are moving on to next fight, and here I see a mutant, and now if it's going to be Cable, I'm done, because bleed will convert it to degeneration. So I decided to go with Iceman just to be on the safe side, and this is Rogue here, another not so hard champion but can be really tricky. So let's say you have Limber maxed and you put Rogue on defense. If you parry her, she will shrug off the parry immediately, and there are many mistakes many of us are doing that after parry trying to attack. So Rogue can shrug the parry and block, and can parry you. I think this is one of the reasons, except diversity, people bringing Rogue to Alliance War defense, just to caught you on guard. Off guard, sorry guys. The fight is going pretty good. I feel very comfortable with myself here. I'm intercepting, trying to finish this fight as fast as possible. Iceman, I think Iceman one of the great champions also in this game. Pretty fun to play. I think he has some issues that controls sometimes are not responding, especially when you use Iceman, and it's happened to me multiple times at wars and other areas of this game, but other than this, pretty cool champion. And we're moving on now to the section number 2. And here I waited because I wanted to put a 20% boost on me, and I forgot about it. I totally forgot. I was excited to clear the paths with Wolverine, and because of my excitement I forgot this is a bleed immune node. So Wolverine won't do much it won't do any bleed damage here, and this is also Hulk, and Hulk have a lot of health and huge armor, so Wolverine hits like a wet noodle here. You see, barely passes 200 damage, and Hulk, as you know, if he will hit you with his level 2 or level 1, you're dead, especially if you play with 4-star champion like Wolverine. And I'm trying to bait his specials, also Limber node, so I limited with parries. And I'm playing as aggressive as I can. It's also power lock 1 node, so no level 2 here. Everything that you can just just for not Wolverine happen on this specific node. This is all-time skill fight. Already 60 hits and barely past 50% of his health. But soon he will reach assassin mode and Wolverine start to hit a little bit stronger. Okay, 70 hits. I'm playing very aggressively here, and also he is throwing his specials, and especially at the end, if Hulk will hit you, you're done. And this is a very stressful moment to clear Hulk just before he hits you, before you do a mistake. So 90 hits, I don't remember when last time I did so many hits if it's not MINIBOSS. But it was pretty interesting interesting fight. And we are moving on to next one. Here I see a tech champion. And I don't know what to do. I'm trying to check a profile of this player just to see what he have. Maybe I have 5-star Ultron, and here I see Phoenix, and Phoenix still have higher prestige than Ultron. But I decided to go with Wolverine because this war I'm dedicating to Wolverine and to all 4-star champions, and people think that absolute here. You will see amazing Black Widow fight. This node I have lucky, there is no Ultron, it's a bleeding champion, and if this champion can bleed, Wolverine will slice and dice him. I think, who said it? Team Legacy said it, like a chef in a kitchen. Just slice and dice. And this is what Wolverine is best in. I think this is also one of the reasons that Kabam won't release Wolverine as a 5-star anytime soon. Because imagine rank 4 Wolverine, he will hit like a X23, but he will generate like crazy. I'm playing again very aggressively here. I'm not even paying attention to the time or anything else. The only thing that I'm looking at is Iron Man power meter, that's it. And Wolverine just remind me the old gold days when you need to hit a lot just to clear a champion, and not like a rank 4 champion. If it was Voodoo, this fight probably would be ended by 20 hits or 25 hits, but here, great Wolverine. So Wolverine did his part in this alliance war. Very interesting, very fun to play. And I hope you will use Wolverine and using Wolverine in Alliance Quest. And this node, there are two champions that can be here, Iceman or Cable, I think. And I checked the profile, I don't see any special champions here. And then I decided to boost, because I'm going to have a fight against rank 4 Spider-Man DEBUFF Immune, so I need to beat my best shape here. I put some health boost, attack and health boost, and I'm going in. And this is Iceman. And Iceman, if you can bait his specials, is pretty easy, but one mistake, if it's going to be rank 4 Iceman for example, and he will hit you and he will put a frostbite on you. Once it will expire, you will lose more than I think 6 or 7,000 health per frostbite, so you need to be careful here. This is 4 stars, so it's much easier. I'm trying to push him over 2 power bars. I'm not triggering my specials, I just want to be on the safe side. If we will reach 3 power bars, I will be able to reinforce my ice armor with level 3. And every time I fight Iceman against Iceman, I see that he's not immune to cold snap and frostbite. It's just funny. Man who's just full ice, not immune to ice. The fight is almost ended. I have almost no damage at all here, and it's done. Full attack bonus. And now, guys, we are moving on to a very interesting fight. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click here to subscribe to see more awesome videos. And this is rank 4 DEBUFF Immune Spider-Man. And Black Widow, guys, she's still a beast. And you will see why. So this Spider-Man has very high attack. He hits like a truck, so I need to be careful with specials. And we're starting this fight, and he already evaded. So Black Widow have 85% to prevent evasion, but still evades. Another strategy that I'm using against Spider-Man, I'm trying to push him over 2 power bars and I'm trying to bait heavies. So if you bait heavy, it's much easier. You see here, baiting to heavy and then attacking him. And now, level 2, push him to 2 over 2 power bars. The fight is going pretty well, 45 hits. Some intercepts. I love to intercept with Black Widow, it's pretty fun. Another intercept. And I trigger special just to make sure that I reach, push him over to power bar, so more than 50% done and my Black Widow at full health. This is amazing. So I'm continuing, just hitting him as hard as I can here, trying to push him over to power bars. And here, I really don't know what happened. He just stopped blocking. I didn't even try to evade because I was too close to him. All I wanted just to hold block and take the block damage, but I really don't know what to say here. And now he almost died dead, and now it's really, just pay attention, 1 hit, 5%, it's very stressful moment, so I have 3% and trigger his specials. Oh my god, I almost lost my health, and yeah. She got nothing. She had I think 300 HP left, and she did it. Black Widow, you're amazing. And now we're moving on to the main boss Spider-Man, and this one can get the damage from Cold Snap, and also Cold Snap will prevent his evade. And this fight, I think I played too safe, and you will notice here I'm focusing more on the Cold Snap rather than on the actual fight. I'm trying to keep a Cold Snap on him here, and maybe this is one of my mistakes in this specific fight, just to trying and focus on Cold Snap, and now just no Cold Snap here. I will try to put it again on him, and I managed. And again, same strategy here, trying to bait heavy, get some block damage, and it's working for now, but pay attention how much he's taking per hit. And this is the most hateful moment in the game, when you're trying to put a Cold Snap and he evades it. So now it's a little bit risky moment. I managed to push him over to power bar, so the fight is going pretty good I must say. I'm trying to wait, and now, come on, Cold Snap, yeah. So I have a Cold Snap on him, and now I can just attack safely. Here, I think this is my mistake, I need to intercept him more here. So the fight is going pretty good, but I lost a lot of health through a block damage. Pay attention here, few hits. Took a lot of damage. We won this war. It was very close war. We had more attacker points, and this what brought us a victory. Pretty great war, guys. So if you like this video, click here to subscribe, like, share, and see you soon on my next video.